All right, so I thought I'd give my thoughts on the new Tomorrowverse. If you don't know what the Tomorrowverse is, it's a new slot of DC movies where they're basically just rebooting shit. You know how DC is. And when I first thought of it, I thought it was just gonna be like I thought it was gonna be like DC Rebirth, which has a lot of good stories, a lot of underrated stories in the comics, but it just seems like they're kind of doing their own thing while also adapting stuff. But yeah, man, I just wanted to give my thoughts on it. This is the thought bubble after all. Before I begin, make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get right into it. All right, so first one. First installment of the Tomorrowverse is Superman, Man of Tomorrow. Now, I liked this movie a lot actually, because it's a it just gets Superman. It feels like such a Superman-esque story, and I don't even think I don't think it's based off of anything. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments. Basically, I think it's its own story, but it could be based off of a Superman comic here or there. But basically, like, Superman's living like this domestic life and shit. You know how he is. It's Clark Kent. He gets a job at the Daily Planet. Basically, it's its origin story, but it's a much more condensed version because it's Superman. We already know. We've seen the shit so many times. We already know. We know his backstory. But basically, like, there's a lot of stars in this, man, and there's a lot of characters in this as well. There's a Martian Manhunter, who's like a supporting character. Lobo, who's like an antagonist, but he soon helps Superman and Lex Luthor. And then there's Parasite as well, and I thought they did Parasite really well. They really did a good job making him, they did a really good job making him sympathetic, like, and it works as well. It works for a character like him because I always thought his backstory was kind of messed up. Imagine having to imagine having to kill people to live each day. He's basically, think of him as the DC equivalent to Hourglass from superhero movie.
I am the Hourglass, and your time is up.
But yeah, I did like this one. I liked it. It was great. Hopefully Superman Legacy is kind of the same way. They might go in a different direction, but all right, let's get to the next one. There's a I'm going in this in a chronological order, so bear with me. Both of the Batman Halloween movies, Batman: The Long Halloween 1 and 2, and these were very good, man. Like, they're right up there with the Batman movie. See, I got the poster right there. This movie is just so full of moments. I love a good mystery. I love a good Batman mystery, especially. And it's based off of possibly one of the best Batman comics, in my opinion, anyway. Based off of the Jeff Loeb books, and I thought they did pretty well with it, man. I mean, I'm sure the opinions I saw were mixed, but I did enjoy it. It's very engaging. You get to have a lot of character moments. I love what they did with Two-Face. Two-Face is always a W character when you dive into the psychologicalness, just the psychological shit with the character. I love the dichotomy of good and evil and what choices he's willing to make with a flip of a coin. Really great stuff. Really good. Really. And second part was kind of good as also. I like both of them actually. Both movies are good in their own way, but I think part 1 really captured the mystery element, and then part 2 captured it captured the character, it captured the action side of it. It was just action packed all through it, with just like a little bit of Harvey's descent into becoming Two-Face. Really good, man. Really good.
Make sure to check out the ongoing series Red Dragonfly. It's available to read on Wattpad and it was one of my favorite stories to write. Read them all. Link will be in the description.